In court today over illegal appointments she allegedly made for several positions inside the village, among them.
Investigator, I've got some books, Mayor. Inside I have from the United States District Court.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard's world has taken a dramatic turn, with scandals, lawsuits and public embarrassment bringing her once promising career to a standstill. Once proudly calling herself a super mayor, Henyard now faces eviction from her home, removal from her position as Thornton Township Supervisor, and a federal investigation. How did someone with such influence experience such a rapid downfall? From unpaid rent to allegations of corruption, we're breaking down the key events that led to this chaotic collapse.
Sheriff's been out to here a few times to serve them for a household that makes, over $350,000 a year.
The eviction drama surrounding Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend, Cal Woods, has ignited a firestorm online. The couple, who have lived in their suburban home since 2021, are being forced out after failing to pay rent since August. Their landlord, Janetta Hull, a former friend and supporter of Henyard's campaign, says she feels betrayed. The rent increased to $2,400 per month due to rising property taxes, but Hull claims Woods insisted they couldn't afford the higher amount. This despite the couple earning a combined income of over $300,000 from Henyard's roles as mayor and Thornton Township Supervisor, along with Woods' well-paying township job. Expressing her disbelief, Hull questioned, "For a household making over $350,000 a year, how can you not pay your rent?"
Home that she leased to Mayor Tiffany Henyard has filed eviction papers. She says Henyard has not paid her rent.
This story takes an even wilder turn. Not only have Tiffany Henyard and Cal Woods allegedly stopped paying rent, but their landlord, Janetta Hull, claims they went as far as changing the locks and garage codes to bar her entry. "If I try to go over there with a locksmith and change them back, I think she'd probably have me arrested," Hull told reporters. Hull filed eviction papers in September, yet Cook County sheriffs have been unable to serve the couple, neither at their home nor at Village Hall. For now, Henyard appears to be untouchable.
At the Dolton Village Board meeting this evening. That meeting was being held at the Park District building since Village Hall cannot legally accommodate.
Just when it seemed things couldn't get any worse for Tiffany Henyard, another major setback hit her political career. Days after eviction news broke, Henyard faced a significant blow at a Democratic caucus held to select nominees for Thornton Township's April election. At the event, she was blocked from running for re-election as supervisor. The gymnasium was packed with residents and political figures, many eager to witness the public reputation.
One thing to win, but let's do it properly and let the people really have a voice. The people's voice was...
Henyard's removal from the race wasn't solely a matter of caucus rules. Her failure to meet the requirement for a full slate of candidates, including a certified assessor on her ticket, played a role. However, the caucus also exposed a deeper issue. A community fed up with her leadership. Critics have long argued that her tenure as supervisor was marred by allegations of lavish spending, self-promotion, and misuse of taxpayer funds. This discontent extends beyond local residents, with social media users voicing relentless criticism. One user remarked, "Instead of leading, she's been using our money to boost her own image. We deserve better. Stop calling it misused funds. She flat out stole tax dollars and blew them lavishly." Another user asked, "How did she get to this point?" A few years ago, she got busted for breaking into cars. She's always been a professional thief.
Meetings in different locations. It was a little confusing for some residents, but the meeting here at Village Hall canceled after a few minutes.
But Henyard isn't backing down without a fight. She's already vowed to sue everyone involved in the caucus, claiming the process was rigged and illegal. "I will be suing everybody tomorrow. This is illegal, illegal," she shouted as she exited the caucus. Her attorney, Max Solomon, echoed her claims, accusing Harris of creating unfair last-minute rules to disqualify her. "Napoleon Harris is a coward," Henyard declared, criticizing him for not allowing the people.
That meeting was improperly called and improperly held.
Earlier this year, former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, hired as a special investigator, uncovered troubling details about Dolton's financial situation. The town's general fund balance had plunged from $61 million in 2022 to a deficit of $3.65 million by May 2024. Lightfoot's report also revealed startling spending habits, including $43,000 spent on Amazon in a single day and over $85,000 on a poorly attended concert. Residents accused Henyard of squandering taxpayer money on personal luxuries, such as first-class flights, beauty vendors, and promotional billboards featuring herself. One trustee even characterized her leadership as a dictatorship, prioritizing her image over the community's needs. Perhaps most shocking was the revelation that
point the finger to Tiffany or allow me, I'm over it. Now it's time.
Even Henyard's cancer charity, once a cornerstone of her public image, has come under fire. The Tiffany Henyard CES Foundation, promising to empower cancer survivors, was recently ordered by the Illinois Attorney General to stop accepting donations after it failed to register with the state. Critics claim the charity has devolved into a tool for self-promotion, with little transparency regarding the allocation of its funds. It's just one more thing she's using to boost her image while the rest of us suffer, said community activist Stephanie Weedman. For many, these revelations have only confirmed the belief that Henyard's tenure has been more about personal gain than public service. Her financial mismanagement has had real consequences for Dolton's residents. The Illinois State Comptroller's Office even cut off funding to the village after Henyard failed to submit the required financial reports. And the town's deficit continues to mount, leaving trustees scrambling to address the crisis. Residents are fed up, with many calling for her resignation. She's done nothing but embarrass this town. It's time for her to go, declared Deborah Jordan, a lifelong Dolton resident.
One thing to win, but let's do it properly and let the people really have a voice. The people's voice.
Despite mounting opposition, Henyard remains undeterred, vowing to run for a second term as Mayor of Dolton. At a recent village board meeting, she boldly proclaimed, "No, I'm going to come through on a landslide, just like Trump did. Like it or not, I am your mayor." Her confident declaration, however, was met with boos and visible discontent as residents turned their backs on her. Trustee Jason House, who is also running for mayor, highlighted the toll that Henyard's scandals have taken on the community. He noted that morale within the town's police department